Hey guys, I'm Tyrone and welcome back to Harrison Family Farm. As you guys can see, we're actually inside today, and that's because many of you had in the comments of previous videos had asked about videos about inside. And so what I want to do now is actually give you guys a bit of an update on what has taken place in the basement since the last time you guys have saw about a few videos ago. So let's head on down and I'll kind of show you guys what I've done. All right, guys. So first things first, voila, we have lights. So if you guys remember, I was illuminating this before with just shop lights or work site lights, I should say, that I have for work. And so since then, I've actually installed our lighting. As you guys can see, we have 3 rows of 4 lights. And now you guys can kind of, watch it, Bigfoot. You guys can more appreciate the painted ceiling. You guys can see that there are still a few spots I need to touch up, like right there, but that's going to be fine. But yeah, now I have light in here. It's a lot easier to see and work, as you can imagine. So that is one thing that I've been able to complete. So still on the topic of lighting, I've actually added lights over here as well. And so this is a little hallway for those of you that have been to the channel. You know, this right here to the right is the bathroom. After that's utility closet. This right here to my left is Angela's office. And so, yep, so we got some lights, guys. Super, super huge addition. Now, I have not added the lights to the bedrooms yet. And beyond Tony's room, Angela and I have not selected lights yet for our offices. And so I actually give you guys a bit of a close-up of the lights that we did use here in the general living area down here. And so these are just off of Amazon. They're like these little disc lights. I would say they're probably about 6 inches if I'm guessing. And they were super easy to install. Just a hot and neutral wire on the back. Don't mind my hands. It's not ash. It's dust from working down here on this drywall. But yeah, pretty cool. They're really bright. They actually have 3 different settings. And so we actually have them set to the highest. And so I think that's going to do for now. I might add a little bit more lighting in this corner over there, like one more light in the corners, maybe all 4 corners. I don't know yet. We'll see. But that's it for the lighting. The other thing that I have gone ahead and done is I have finished that bottom row in most of the basement, not all just yet. As you can see, it's completed over here as well. I completed in my office. And so haven't completed that wall yet. And I haven't completed the outside or exterior wall of Angela's office yet, or right there with that electrical panel. So I got that still to knock out as far as drywall goes, as well as finishing off these posts here. Now these, as you can see, I've just been hodgepodge throwing drywall at them. And it's really just because as I get scraps that I see that work, I just throw them up there. And that's kind of how I've been attacking them. And they're coming along. So those are actually scraps from cutting out the bottoms. And so, yeah, I could get I was getting 3 out of a sheet of drywall. They're 4 foot wide. So I was getting, 3 or 4 out of them. And so there would be a little bit left over, and I just used them in some cases to throw on these. And so that worked out well for me. What else have I done since I've last updated you guys? Oh, I think I spoke to you guys about needing to make an access point into this, what's going to be stored under our steps. And so what I did is I just cut out the door opening here, and then I cut out the bottom plate that was down there. And so that's good to go. I also added a light in here. And so it's going to hang from right there and all that good jazz is there. I haven't installed the switch yet either, but I've got the wires here for it. And so that's another reason I haven't put up the drywall here up right there just yet. So yeah, guys, slowly but steady making progress on it. And so that's not just it. What else have I done? Oh, actually in Antonio's room, I've actually started to do the next step, which is actually taping the drywall. And so I'll show you guys some of that. See, I got tape here. I haven't done my inside or outside corners yet, but those are to come. And actually, I think I might do that just here in a second. And so I need to actually cover my screw heads here as well. I didn't have my ladder in here, and actually Angela was helping me, and we were getting after it. And so we just did what we could reach by hand at the time. But yeah, I got a fair amount of corner bead to put in here, given this closet, and then also given that kick out over there where our water comes in. So still got to do that, but that shouldn't be too bad at all, honestly. The least of what I'm concerned about. And so I haven't made it further than his room at this time as far as the taping goes. And yeah, I'm looking to get some of that knocked out actually right now. I got a little bit of pre-filling I need to do in some areas. And what I mean by that is in between some of my drywall, I got some gaps that I want to fill. And so you can see I've actually done it here. I think it's just a damaged sheet, and I just filled it there. And maybe I'll fill in this seam. It's not really big, but I might just throw some 5-minute mud in there just to help me out.
Hi, Dada.
Well, look who just woke up from their nap.
And guess what the first thing he said?
What you say, Mr. TJ?
Dada.
Hey, Mr. TJ. Yeah. Yeah.
Dada.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Dada.
Huh. Your ball, what'd you do with it? Oh, mommy got it now. Oops. You gonna say hey?
Say hi, friends.
You gonna say hello? TJ, you gonna say hey?
He can't see himself, so he doesn't know.
Oh. You see mommy?
Hi, TJ.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi. Yes. I said, okay, we can go downstairs for a second. Be Dada.
Oh, really? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I've gotten done since the last time I've checked in with you guys. And so now what I think I'm going to do is actually mix up some joint compound and do some more taping and mudding, and then finish off the upper part of Antonio's room as far as covering my screw heads. So I'll be back. Another thing that we did, guys, was start our hunt for paint, and we started looking at colors. And so Angela actually spearheaded this, and so I'll let you guys go along with her for her journey.
They have so many colors. I can't decide. So these two are similar to what Tyrone was wanting for his office. These are nice, but none of these are like office lights. I feel like they're more like dining room, living room type area. You shady boy. You're such a shady boy. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say hi. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Harrison Family Farm. It's Angela, and I've taken over Tyrone's channel, okay? Actually, me and TJ. I haven't taken over Tyrone's... Actually, me and TJ have taken over Tyrone's channel. But Tyrone Jr., you know, it still counts, right? So, anyway, we've taken over the channel because we are in basement prep. Well, we are in basement... finishing the basement mode right now, and so Tyrone is actually downstairs working on the basement right now. Big Tyrone Senior is downstairs working on the basement right now, and he doesn't know we're home because we've actually been gone. We've been at Lowe's looking at paint samples, and he is jamming, y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear the music in the background, but he thinks nobody's home. Isis and Tony are with friends right now, so yeah, he thought he was home alone, but really me and TJ snuck home, and he doesn't even know. No hitting. But anyways, I hijacked the channel because I wanted to show y'all some of the paint samples that I got. Okay, so my role in everything when it comes to the house and all that is the decor, the finishes, all that type of stuff, okay? And so Tyrone's like, okay, we're getting really close. You need to pick out a paint color. Also, don't mind my nails, y'all. I had them like this little cow design in honor of our new baby calf that was born, but like, yeah, they've been popping off. Anyways, so if you see that, just act like you did it. But anyways, he was like, Tyrone was like, I need to also my voice is I'm losing my voice. But anyways, also Tyrone was basically like, I need to like get serious about the paint color because he's getting really close to where the walls will be painted. So I went and I picked up samples of the flooring that we picked, and I picked up a sample of the one that we were going to pick so I can show you guys what our two options were. Even though we already picked the flooring and already purchased it, I still wanted to show you what we were thinking. So if you guys know, so I picked up the flooring so y'all can see that, so y'all can help me with like the paint samples, because I'm going to show you guys a ton. Then we're going to narrow them down, and then we're going to paint some like downstairs, and then we're going to get you guys' input on what y'all think. And that's my receipt. But yeah, so I figured it would be helpful for you guys to see what the flooring was going to be like when I get you guys' input, as I know that'll be helpful for me and Tyrone as we make our decision. Oh, and Isis said she wanted to be a part of the decision-making process. So I went ahead and picked up the flooring that we got, and the one, like the two we were thinking about, and the one we actually went and purchased. So I thought that would be helpful to show y'all. So the two we were looking at, I believe, were the Dovetail Oak and the Jute Oak. And these are both like lighter flooring options. And if you guys are familiar with our upstairs, our floors are very, very dark. And honestly, I don't love them. There were very limited options, like the kind of builder grade options were very limited. And I thought they were okay when we picked them out, but I actually don't like them. I think that I'm going to love our bottom flooring much better, and probably will want to switch out the top floor for lighter flooring one day. But anyways, these are the two options that we were going with. So this is one, it's called Dovetail Oak, and these are both luxury vinyl flooring, so both LVP. We wanted something that was good, but we didn't want to go with like hardwood flooring for the basement. That's pretty expensive. So TJ thinks it's a phone. No, baby, I'm showing our friends something, and I'll give it to you, okay? Okay. So this is the Dovetail Oak one. I really, really like again, I want to go with a lighter color. So this is the Dovetail Oak. And well, if it isn't Tyrone, we took over the channel. Hi.
Did you do anything productive?
Yes. I'm talking to the channel right now, though. So I'm showing them our flooring, the two options we were, and then the one we actually went with. And then they're going to help me pick out the paint. As are you.
What?
All of our paint samples.
How many did you get?
A lot, because we're going to narrow them down, and we're going to narrow them down, and then we're going to get samples.
It's literally opposite of what I told.
You told me to go look. Yeah, that was when we weren't gonna. That's when we were gonna go in with. So I wanted to see them, come home, think about it, then go back in, and then get samples to put on the wall, with ices.
Yep.
Yes. Anyways, so this was the dovetail oak one. I really liked this one until I saw this one, and this is the one we went with. This is the jute oak. Hopefully y'all can see it pretty good. But yeah, this is the jute oak, and I really like this. I think it's gonna look so good downstairs. Just to recap, downstairs we have like the open kind of ceiling, like loft style, with the black, like it's like really like dark gray, but it looks black with the black ceilings. And so I think that contrast with the light flooring is just gonna be so nice. I cannot wait to see it in. And there's another close-up just in case. So now we are on to the paint samples, and Tyrone actually just saw how many I got, and he's like, that's the exact opposite of what I told you to do. And I'm like, there were just so many. So I figured what I'll do is I'll come like tonight after like TJ goes down and stuff, when I have like a moment to actually like focus. I'm gonna look at all the samples and I'm gonna narrow them down. Then I'll show you guys and Isis, because like I said, Isis wants to be a part of the decision. I'll show Tyrone. Then we'll come up with like 3 to 5 colors out of all the ones I narrow down, and then we'll grab the samples, put them on the wall, and see what looks best, like in the space. So yeah, we're definitely am going to want y'all's input, because I have regrets about the paint that we did upstairs. Like, first of all, we did the what is it, is it molding? What's this called, Tyrone? The trim and the walls pretty much the same color, but with a different gloss. And then I just think the walls are too white. We should have put some contrast. So I want to make a better decision downstairs. So yeah, but like I said, Tyrone was like, when he saw these paint samples, there are a lot. So this is just one handful. Here's another handful. And then I went to the Sherwin-Williams section and got more too. So I'm gonna narrow this down tonight, like by myself, and then I'll come back on and show you guys, as well as show Tyrone and Isis, and so we can pick up some samples to take home and paint. So yeah, I just want to hijack the channel for a little bit to show y'all this. Yes, baby. But yeah, if y'all see this, that means it made it past the boss's approval. All right, peace.
You can make your voice heard if you care.
Right, really, Tony is like, really should be opining, because this is gonna be the color of his room walls.
We're trying to decide about the
Paint.
basement walls, the paint color.
Okay, remember, the ceiling is dark black.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the color of the floors in there. So think about those, which ones you like.
This one?
Yeah. I just like, but they're too close in color.
Do this one.
That's another top pick.
What is that?
The Soldier White.
Oh yeah, that's my other top pick. And then the one y'all can't see because I don't have it. Say night night, because you're about to go to sleep. Scooby. Okay, so let's show the people
Oh.
what we came up with.
All right, guys. So we got what, 3 that we've
TJ.
narrowed it down to for the most part.
Yep.
Canvas 10 seems to be popular amongst us all. We all, and minus Isis, landed on this as a pick, not the pick, but a pick.
Can you show them a little closer?
I don't know it yet. I can't tell what I'm looking at or what I'm showing.
This was Canvas 10. These are all Sherwin-Williams, by the way. Okay.
And then another favorite amongst us is the Shoji White. It's the top palette color, brother, right there.
Yeah. I really like this one too.
And then there was a third one, but we don't have the slide of it. It's
Oh,
actually,
you didn't want to do taupe?
Oh, was that a popular one?
I mean, they didn't, but I liked it. But I
or
just
taupe. This is
Taupe
another
white.
one that I landed on. I think I was the only one to select it. You guys, let us know. Is there a vote for any of these three that you guys are liking? Leave us down. Let us know down in the comments again.
Yeah, and let us know ASAP because we want to go get the
The
samples and try them, and then in the next, well, maybe later in this video, we'll show y'all.
But actually, yeah. So if all goes well, we'll get samples maybe tomorrow and actually put it on the wall for you guys maybe to see. That way, maybe you can see the color a little bit better and be able to kind of guide us or help guide us one way or the other. So
Yeah. For if anybody in here has interior design experience, my main concern is the fact that since it's the basement, we don't have a lot of natural light, and so I want to make sure that it's not too dark in there. And so I feel like we should go with like one of the colors we like that were more on the beige side, but I'm just nervous of not doing like more of an off-white because of the lighting situation. But I think we should be fine. But let us know because I'm curious what y'all think.
quick recap: Soju white, canvas tan, and the taupe. Where did you go?
It's at the bottom.
Oh, there it is. The taupe.
Oh, it's too high.
So there you go, guys. Oh, and then this is the flooring for reference. This is probably really helpful. So this is the flooring we'll be using. You guys already know the ceiling is a dark or a black. And so, yeah, this is the flooring we're going to be using. So there you go, guys. Help us out. Let us know. Give us some guidance in the comments. And back to the video.
All right, guys. So I'm going to start in these two corners right here. Like I said, I've already done my my horizontal lines, and now I'm going to do my vertical lines. And so with that, I just want to prep the area, make sure that it's clean and I got a good surface. I don't want my tape to be clumped up or anything behind it from when I did that seam. And so I just want to make sure they're smooth. And then I also want to make sure that I don't have any screw heads that are going to hang up. And so I actually think that I found one right here, this just a little bit higher than I would like it. And so just take it down a little bit. I think I see another one. And this just saves you headache later. I just run my knife up it. That one's probably all right, but we'll be sure. That one's bad. A little bit. I think the rest of those are pretty good. Cool. I think we look pretty good. So now I'm just going to basically get my tools that I'm going to need to actually mix my joint compound, get my joint tape as well, and then I think I'll be ready to get started. All right, so I have my pan. I'm going to now give me a few scoops of mud, give me some water, mix it up a bit until I get to a consistency that I like, and then we're going to get after it. All right, guys, so what we're going to be using is Proform Light Blue, and it tends to give me desirable results. And that should be enough to get us started. Get some water. And it doesn't take a whole lot. more. I like that. So that's gonna do for that. All right, guys. So the tools I'm gonna be using is a 6-inch taping knife and some tape. You guys already saw a putty pan, and so starting in these two joints right here, the inside corners, this one, and then that one, and then we'll move on thereafter. I think my mud is looking pretty good. The consistency, I think I like it. And so first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put some mud on the entire seam and kind of spread it out. Get it up there, and then I'm gonna just spread it out. All right. We got a joint pretty well covered. Now I'm gonna take our joint tape. As you might tell, there's a seam in it, so you can fold it. And that's exactly what we're gonna be doing here. And so I wanna get myself good position. This ladder is not the stablest if you've heard it. There we go. You want to continue to fold the tape as you unravel it. I don't know what's wrong with that ladder. It's like it's got one leg shorter than the other almost. All right. We'll just use our taping knife to cut it. Placing that form against our wall and then pulling the tape away. Make sure you get it seated in there properly and correctly. Just kind of work your way up. Work it in there. I like to work it, push it in the center, kind of fully seated first, and then after I get it completely seated, like I like it. This ladder's wonky. Okay. Now just on one side at a time, I'm gonna start to embed the tape into that seam. Pressing firmly with the knife and working my way down. Now we're gonna clean our knife and do the same thing on the other side. All right, that's both of them. And so now I got to repeat this process in several other corners. I'll check back in with you guys a little later. At work, y'all see me sweating. I ain't looked at myself, but I feel like I'm sweating. But beyond that, I got all my corners done. I'll show you guys right here, all my inside corners anyway. It's still drying. It'll probably take several hours for it to fully dry. Got this one too. See, as well as inside the closet. Those there. And then there was one more up here by the door. So not too awfully hard. Mind you, I do have a fair amount of experience or a fair amount of practice doing it. But yeah, got that taken care of. As you see, I still got some fastener heads I need to cover, but I ran out of mud, at least on this batch, and I'm out of tape. So I'm not completely out, but I don't have enough to do another seam. I had just enough to get done with this one here at the door. And so I'm going to have to get some more. Naturally, I've got a ton of more seams to do. So, yeah, but I just want to update you guys real quick. I think I'm going to push pause and take a break on in here. I'm going to give me something to drink, refresh myself. And then I'm about to get outside, take care of the animals. So I can always come back in here and finish up a little bit later. So sounds like our fence is grounding out. We actually got pretty good rain yesterday and most of today. That's another reason why I've been working inside. The ground is really, really wet. And it sounds like our fence is grounding really, really well. Yeah, that's right here. You can see the spark is grounding so well. I don't know if you guys see that. But yeah, it's grounded pretty good, but should just be able to fix it. Back up. That seems to have fixed that. Now I'm back on to getting everybody fed. There's that goat. Well, one of two. There's the other one. And there's the calf, for those of you wondering, right there by the hay and mama. She's actually been getting away from mama in the sense that been running around and kind of just exploring on her own. But she's doing well. You see mama giving her some love right now. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get in here, get things picked up so I can get them some feed. Excuse me. I get no fixing later. I don't like I can pick up my still out. Get yesterday morning. Definitely. Gotta lose it. I'm gonna cut this. It's fine probably next day or so. I'll let it come together. Just at first. And then once they get it loose, it doesn't really serve much purpose except for as a hazard to them. But yeah, not a whole lot to salvage. I'm gonna call that good. Cool things about having the goats back there is that I can just walk right through the cow pen and give them feed too. That wasn't too bad. Goats and cows are good. Just the dogs left. I'm actually gonna. I know usually you guys see me put the dogs' food on the just on the ground, but with it being so wet, I'm gonna take it in there and actually put it in their house. That way it's covered. That way if they don't eat it all right now, you know, it's still be good and fresh for them later. Well, hello, ladies. Ooh. Hey, Duchess. Hey, Sophie. Y'all little rambunctious butt. All right, y'all good. Cool. Got all the animals taken care of, and just before we ran completely out of daylight, it's already getting pretty dark. No sunlight for sure. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. I might check back in with you guys tomorrow, but right now my mom's inside. She's actually doing yoga with the kids, and so I'm gonna go in and see if I can get in where I fit in. Maybe stretch a little bit, find my zen, and all that good stuff. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Hey guys, if you made it this far in the video, be sure that you have liked the video if you have not already. But anyway, if you guys recall, last week I asked you guys to do me a favor and leave me some name suggestions in the comments for our new baby cat. I have them here. Hopefully everybody that left one is represented. If you see yours, now is your time to cheer. So I'm going to put them in my handy dandy bucket, mix them up a bit, not liquid, but I do want to make sure they get shuffled. Drum roll. Calf's name is Biscuits.
Biscuits! Oh, I love it.
Shout out to whoever submitted. I can't remember right now. Should have wrote them on the back of these.
I should have wrote the name. Where's my phone?
Yeah, we're recording on my phone. But anyway, I'll give you a shout out later in the video. But thank you guys for participating. I really appreciate it. Looks like the calf's name is Biscuits. Hey guys, so real quick, shame on me. It is the better part of a week later before I'm getting back in on this video to kind of update you guys and actually just kind of continue recording. It's been a crazy week as far as work has been concerned, and so it really hasn't allowed me an opportunity to get back down here in the basement and be able to kind of finish and go over the colors with you guys. But it is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday evening. I was thrown off for a second because I actually worked today as well, so I was thinking for a second it was Friday, but no, it was Saturday. Anyway, I have now gotten the paint samples where Angela got them, and then I got me some paint brushes, just some cheap ones I picked up at Lowe's to be able to go ahead and paint the different colors on here. And I got a few just because there are a few different colors, and I didn't want to have to run upstairs to wash them off or whatever in between. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to paint each one of the shades on the wall and kind of show you guys and see what you guys think, and then also might go upstairs and grab Angela, let her see them, and hopefully you guys can help us decide on a color as far as what we're going to use down here in our basement. So I want to go ahead and get the colors out the bag I got here, get my paintbrushes out, and get set up. That way I can go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so just to recap, a quick recap, I'm going to go through our colors one more time. Where is this one at? If I can find it. Blah, blah, blah. Show 100 precision color. Maybe I won't be going through the colors real quick. Tinter A. Precision color. Oh, this is our Soji white. I don't know how well that comes through the dot that they have there on top. Don't worry, you'll see it on the wall here momentarily. And then here, this beautiful shade there. What is this? Page. Where did I find it on the last one? Oh, this must be the one Angela threw into the mix that she didn't have a sample of, and it is Accessible Beige, I'm guessing is the name of that one. Next we have this beautiful hue here, which is, this is our canvas tan. And last but not least, this one here. And this is our natural linen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these on the wall, and then we're gonna take our floor sample, which is here in case you forgot. And I'm gonna get a bit of each color on the wall, and then I'll hold the floor sample up next to it and deliberate on what we come up with. All right, guys, so our first color is Canvas Tan. Give it a quick little shake. It has been a few days since Angela picked these up, and so just make sure everything in there is good. Just gonna make it like a little square area. All right, I think that's good enough area. On to the next. Okay, next we have the accessible beige. So next we have natural linen. Hello.
I can't go on camera like this. Are you recording? Okay, I'm gonna get on camera because I love y'all. I already have my pajamas on, but it's cold, so I have this sweater on.
Doesn't she look dazzling?
I have my little juicy. These are cute pajamas actually, but the sweater is not showing it. This is cute. I'm liking it. Oh my gosh. None of these colors look like what I expected though. This must be the canvas tan, isn't it?
Maybe.
I can't wait to see what y'all think. Okay.
Okay, next we have the Shoji White. So there we have it. That is all 4 of the samples. So let's get a better view. So this is all of them here. Give you a little bit of a close-up on each individual one. That was the Shoji White. This is the natural linen. I believe this is the accessible beige, and I believe this is the canvas tan, if I'm not mistaken.
The accessible beige is darker than I thought it would be. I thought it would be switched.
So, as promised, told you guys that I would hold the flooring up to it to get you all a better look. And I realize I'm creating a shadow. I'm trying to prevent from doing that, but I don't know how not to. So there's that, those two together. And then moving right along. Would you take it up just a little bit closer? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there. And so let's get even closer. More so me than you. No, yeah, you be still. And then let's go back. I just want to make sure I give you guys a fair look at each color. I kind of like that. And then let's move on down. And so there's that one. And then we got the Shoji.
This is why putting it on the wall is so important.
That's a good combination. I'm not gonna lie. Although I still think it's too white for me, but yeah.
Yeah, it is a good combination. This might be good for the top. Yeah, for the house.
Yeah, guys, so what's your pick? Let us know what you think. One more time to recap.
This is the flooring.
That's the flooring. Down here we have our, it's escaping me,
Canvas tan,
our canvas tan,
accessible beige.
accessible beige. Then we have here
What was it? Natural linen.
our natural linen, and then the shoji white.
All
So-
by Cheryl Williams.
All by Cheryl Williams. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much where we're at with this. I actually don't have much else for you guys this week. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and make sure to leave your suggestion down in the comments. Don't forget, we're still on our journey to 2,500, so be sure to share. And if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, guys. And until next week, peace.
Also, let us know if you guys have some video ideas that you want to see in the comments.
Oh, be sure to do that as well. Give us some content ideas down in the comments. Peace.